Well, what's good, guys? This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagan, your rock and roll photographer. Thank you for joining me today. I got some good news. 2 lenses, development announcements. The Z 85 millimeter 1.2 portrait lens announced, development announcement this morning, and a 26 millimeter 2.8 Pancake lens. I'm excited for both, especially for the 85 1.2. You guessed it, right? For all you portrait shooters, for all you studio photographers, wedding event photography. Isn't this a lens we've always wanted? We've been talking about it for a long time. Now it is announced. The development announcement was released this morning, actually late last night, and those 2 lenses that I just spoke about will be at CES. I think they're at CES right now. First day of CES is today. Super excited, guys. It's a good time to be a Nikon shooter. The 85-1.2, we've been talking about that lens for a long time. How much will that lens cost? How heavy will that lens be? Well, this is one of my all-time favorite lenses, the Nikon Noct 0.95 58 millimeter lens. And I was shooting with it this morning, doing some photography for the upcoming review for the Noct 0.95. I love this lens. This lens is a 4-pound beast, 4-pound monster. The 50-1.2 is the only 1.2 that Nikon makes right now for the Z mount system. Weighs about 2 pounds. If I had to guess, I looked at the photographs of the 85-1.2. If I had to guess right now, I'm guessing that lens will be somewhere around 2.5 to 3 pounds. 3 pounds is maybe pushing it. I think maybe closer to, maybe a little heavier probably than the 50-1.2. That lens looks like it's a little shorter than the 50-1.2, but it's fatter. It's not fatter than this bad boy. The Noct. Man, I can't wait to show you the review. I'm putting some photos together right now and some video. This lens is 4 pounds. 4 pounds of glass, and it's manual focus. Manual focus Noct lens on the Z9. Dream setup. I love it. And manual focus, and it weighs 4 pounds. It's all glass in here. The Noct 0.95. Anyway, review coming soon. What I'm trying to say is this is 4 pounds, just the lens. So I'm guessing, if I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I'd probably say somewhere between 2.2 to 2.6 pounds. The new 85-1.2 will weigh. The new Pancake 26 lens, it's like one small lens that costs maybe next to nothing compared to the 85-1.2. And we have the 85-1.2, which will be cost-wise $2,500. Am I wrong? Am I right? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think that lens will cost. Nothing less than $2,100, nothing less than $2,200, nothing more than maybe $2,600, $2,700. I'll be very surprised if that lens comes in at around $3,000. Only because, that's a big chunk of change. Again, if I had to guess, $2,500. But super excited, guys. We've been talking about this lens for a long time now, and finally we are going to get it. The 85-1.2. The 85-1.2 SZ lens. Development announcement. We saw a photo of the lens. Looks great. It is a fat boy, like I said. Like this guy right here. This is the ultimate fat lens. Man, I don't want to talk about the Noct in this video, but I just have to say, this lens is amazing. People talk about, it doesn't autofocus, I don't want it. Until you own one, until you own one. I'm not even talking about renting one, until you own one. You know, until you take it home, study it, take pictures, look at it, you know, spend a lot of time with the Noct 58.95 lens. You don't really appreciate it. Yeah, you could go out and rent it for 2 days. It's great. But then you know you have to give it back. And when you, no pun intended, sleep with this guy and you know it's yours, there's something special about this glass, you know. This is one of a kind. And I can't wait to show you the review. It's just once in a decade type lens. Nikon, you did a great job, but sorry, I keep talking about this lens. This lens in my hand. But another great lens, the 1.2. The 51.2 is a great, awesome lens as well. One of my favorite autofocus Z lenses. And the 85 will be no exception. I think the 85 is gonna rock and roll for wedding photography, portrait photography. There's even talk online about people talking about, okay, well, I'm gonna sell my 85 1.8. Well, that's another $600-700 right there. We've got another 2,000 to go to make up the cost of the new one. So I've even heard talk about people wanting to sell their 1.250. I wouldn't do that, only because they're going to be two different type of lenses, focal length wise. I love the 51.2. It is an awesome autofocus 1.2 lens. If you missed that review, I did a full review of the 51.2. Check that video out, and just uploaded it about a week ago. Love that lens. But if the characteristics are the same of this new 85 1.2, then we will not be disappointed. I'm telling you, we'll not be disappointed. This lens is gonna be, like Ken Wheeler likes to say, the bee's knees, you know. The camel's butt. Oh, this lens is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a great lens, and I mean, it's a must for me because I'm a portrait event photographer. I'd even sell my 85 1.8 just, you know, because I won't be using the 85 1.8 no more. Yes, I know the argument states that 85 1.8 is a good lens. It's great. It's sharp. It's light. It's small. But let me ask you guys a question. If you have that 85 1.2 in your camera bag, will you actually take the 1.8? Right? Good question. I mean, yeah, people talk about it's going to be heavy, it's this, it's that. But when I think about the old days and how people would lug around heavy glass, all metal bodies, remember those AFDs from a long time ago? Those lenses were heavy. You know, if they did it, why not us? You know, the Z9 right here weighs it's not a light camera, but I love it. I enjoy using it. But for me, it's really something that I don't really think too much about. 2.5 pounds for the 85 1.2. I'm guessing maybe it's 3 pounds. No, I don't think it's gonna weigh that much. I don't think it's gonna weigh that much. I know Matt Granger put out a thumbnail saying that the lens is $2,800 and it's 3 pounds. Maybe he has some inside knowledge. Matt Granger, what do you know? Come on, spill the beans, Matt Granger. What do you know, buddy? Go back between those clouds, Mr. Sun. We don't want that. It's gonna mess up our manual exposure here that we're setting up. We set up the manual exposure. I'm not even using a auto ISO. Right now I have the ISO set at 200. Ooh, it's raining. But yeah, guys, super excited, and I know you guys are too. I won't be able to go to CES this year because I'll be going to WPPI in a couple months. So 2 trips to Vegas back to back is a little too much for me right now because of a lot of things on my plate right now for 2023. That being said, guys, it's at CES, these 2 lenses. I was really hoping that we'd get the Z8. We'd get to see the Z8 at CES, but I think, a little bit disappointed. However, this 85 1.2 kind of makes it up for me. Still feeling good about Nikon. I'm still feeling good that that Z8 is coming. That Z8 is around the corner. Photo Plus, WPPI maybe. And it's a new era for Nikon. This is a new era. Whatever's been done in the past, it's been done in the past. Whatever Nikon has done in the past, throw that all out the window because it's a new era for Nikon. Was I not supposed to say Nikon the whole year? I'm so excited that the 85-1.2 is announced that I forgot. Sorry, Grays of Westminster. I'm going to say Nikon Z, Z9, Nikon 58-1.2, 58 inch 1.2, inch 1.2 out of 0.95, 58 0.95. But yeah, guys, exciting times. I thought I'd just get on here and talk about it a little bit. I want you guys, if you can, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you see out there. And are you excited to get this 85-1.2? Or will you be getting it? How much do you think it'll cost? How much do you think it'll weigh? Judging from the pictures, it has a lot of characteristics. When I look at the body of that lens, it has a lot of characteristics of the 50-1.2. It's a cousin of the 50-1.2. Even the focus ring, I know the 50-1.2 has a piece that looks like a focus ring on top here. That is not a focus ring. So there's two rings on that 50-1.2. There's two rings on the 85-1.2. Big, huge focus ring in the middle and a customizable ring. Just like this 58 Noct. This 58 Noct even has a customizable ring too, and a huge. You're gonna need this because this thing needs to be huge because it's a manual focus monster. Oh my God, love this Noct. Anyway, guys, super excited. 85-1.2 development. Z8 coming soon. I'm acting like as if the Z8 had a development announcement this morning as well. Can you imagine if Nikon just came out and said, development announcement, 85-1.2Z, 26 Pancake, waffles, Z8, Z500, all in one shot. We're giving you everything. We're giving you pancakes, we're giving you waffles, we're giving you fried chicken, we're giving you the whole lot. Photographers, rejoice, enjoy, go out, take pictures. We're giving you everything you've ever wanted, and we're just gonna rock and roll. Can you imagine? No, but in all seriousness, congratulations, Nikon shooters. Congratulations, Nikon Corporation. You're hitting it out of the park with this new portrait lens. I can't wait to get my hands on one, to review one. Come on, go get in the clouds, man. A lot of clouds, it's raining. Sun's peeking out at the wrong time. If there's one thing I can tell Nikon right now is send me that 85-1.2. Let me review it. If you can send me one, I'll keep it hush-hush. I won't tell anybody. And we'll rock and roll. I would love to have... The reason is the 85-1.4G was one of my favorite portrait lenses when I was using F-mount system for years at events, doing portraits. So naturally, the 85Z would be an honor for me to review before anything else. So Nikon, pull some strings, man. We love the Jared Polin reviews, sure. We love the sniff test and the wind tunnel test, but get this equipment. If not me, fine. Get this lens into a reviewer's hands. That's different. I want to see different reviews out there. All right, guys, exciting times. I'm going to go out and get out of here, but yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sure you're excited. I'm excited. Photography world is excited. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on the 85Z. Are you excited? Are you waiting for that lens? Will you get that lens? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Let's go, Nikon. 2023 is going to be a very good year. All right, guys, I'm going to go out and get out of here. I got some pictures to take. Upcoming Noct review. It's going to be a killer one. Yeah. We'll see you on the next video. This is Vahagraphy. I'm Vahagraphy, your rock and roll photographer. take it easy, go out there, take some pictures, excited for the new Nikon lens, and let's rock and roll. Yeah. Hey, what's good, guys? Vahagan here from Vahagraphy. If you like more photography, rockin' content like this one, go ahead and check out the videos on the screen and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive content.